Hey guys, so today we are going to show how we start a window garden, and Kaya wants to show you how that happens. She's been really over the moon to start the garden this year, has been pressuring me about it. We do need to get the garden out in the greenhouse started, so we'll show you that too. But for right now, this is how we start herbs in the window garden and how we do it for very, very little money. Kaya has been listening to an audiobook called Seed Savers, and it's pretty cool. And last year she grew a whole bunch of pole beans by herself in Oklahoma, and we had to leave them because we come back in April, so she didn't ever get to harvest those. So she's excited this year to get this started. High five. And ow. And then she's going to edit this video, so it should be pretty fun. So thanks, honey.
Yeah.
All right, we have our planting boxes that we take from inside the house, and we take them to the greenhouse when it's ready to transplant. So I'm going to put down a whole bunch of newspaper. Because we don't want things falling through as quickly as they will if I don't do that. So we got 2 boxes. And Kai is my little gardener slash videographer this year. So she's going to go out and get a couple scoops of rabbit manure to put into the bottom of these, and she's going to show what the rabbit manure pile looks like in the dead cold.
Can you see that one? So that's what I'm going to be grabbing from. Grab a little bit more than we should be done with both of them. That's about how much we like to use. This one I probably put a little bit too much in, but I think it'll be about right as well. Hi, so today we are going to be transplanting some plants. We're going to be transplanting these little ones into rabbit manure and dirt.
Okay, so the soil is just creating a barrier so that the rabbit manure can decompose a little bit before those roots get down there. If you try to do this and plant just into rabbit manure, it is too rich.
It'll burn it.
Well, it won't burn it because rabbit manure is a cool compost, a cool manure. So what this does is that there's lots of carbon in the bottom, which means that it means that paper that we put in the bottom will help that rabbit manure lose some of its nitrogen. Okay, hold on a second. You got a whole bunch of sand and perlite there again. So all of these basil need a little bit more space. Do you remember?
Ones are basil.
Yep, those are basil. Do you remember how to get them out without breaking them and how far apart to put them?
Squeeze it while it's like this, right?
Yep.
It's hard to do 4, so just 2.
Let's move this up a little bit closer.
So you squeeze it so that the dirt will come out with the plants instead of it grabbing onto the ants and only the plants coming out.
Okay, next time. That smell means that the basil is not super happy at being crushed. So watch me. Watch. I'm going to catch it around the basil, around the sides, instead of having the basil fall down in my hand and get crushed. And you can't let any dirt stay on the basil because what'll happen, it'll block the okay, we don't want to go all the way down to the rabbit manure. So hold on a second. Just hold this. You got it? You just hold it. We're just going to make a little bit of a depression, just a tiny one, because we don't want that to go all the way down. A little bit. Now do these 2. Keep it up against the wall. Not so it's touching the cardboard, but just so it's close to the cardboard. Yeah. And then after you're done, you're going to kind of bat the top and see if you can get some of that dirt off the leaves. All right.
We we can't.
Just because it would like some more space and it's not enjoying that yogurt container very much.
Yeah.
Okay, don't kill your other transplants.
How far down should I dig?
This one can probably come down too. It's a little bit stronger. It has a little bit more soil in it, so it can go down all the way to the rabbit manure. Okay, catch it on the side. Don't crush it. There you go. And watch your other plants that you're not dumping dirt on top of them. Remember, you don't want to get dirt on those leaves as you tip. Keep it in the hole. There you go.
This one has a lot of sand in it.
Go get some water, and you're going to give each of them a little water. Okay, so Kai noticed that we had a pretty sand-heavy batch there, which means that this one probably just needs that much by itself. So now you can go water the others.
So last year we did a lot of planting in Oklahoma, and one of my favorite things that we grew was beans because for one, they come up really quick and they're really cute. And let me grab something. This year, when they're big enough, I made little houses that would let in the light for them. That way they can still live. And I'm gonna see if they'll climb out the windows.
Like a Jack and the Beanstalk type of a thing?
Yeah. So I got 4 of these. There.
Was there an audio book that kind of inspired you guys to think that was fun?
Seed Savers. Seed Savers. We still haven't listened to the second one, but the first one's pretty fun. Mom has, see how big this is? Most of that is just seeds.
I like to keep the coconut quart in a brick. And by keeping it in a brick, I don't have to mix it all up at once. And I just bring in a scoop of sand when the mix is getting low on sand. And I bring in a scoop of perlite when we're getting low on perlite. And then I put the lid on and it puffs back up. I just mix it in. And it means that I don't have to have a huge amount of heavy soil. I just mix it up and add as one thing gets a little bit low in the mix. I have the coconut cord that I want to puff back up because that's what I'm low on. So I'm just I don't have to get water on the perlite itself. I can just have it in the box. And the outside part starts to just break off as soon as it has a little bit of moisture in there. The outside, it's kind of like cooking frozen hamburger. You just put a little bit of water in the whole container and it'll give you enough on the outside to be able to break it up. All right, you've got enough soil right there.
Okay. So Mom has a mix of
Kid seeds. They're older seeds that will probably germinate but might not, and so kids are welcome to pull out what they want.
So she's got some beans, sunflowers, peas. I think there's a couple watermelons in there. Which ones are the white ones? I don't know.
Which white ones? Probably cantaloupe.
Yeah, probably. So I'm gonna be doing beans. So I don't quite know the different type names of the bean seeds, but we got purple ones. We got purple ones. We've got brown ones. We've got brown ones. And there's a white one. So let me pick a couple more out. I'm not sure of it, but it's either the purple ones or the brown ones that might be kidney beans. But I like them all. So you don't want to poke the holes down too low, or else the beans will have a little bit of a hard time getting out. No, I don't know. There's one there. I got quite a few since this is a little bit of a bigger container than what I normally do. make sure to cover them back up. Once I'm done putting these ones in and watering them, then I'll show you the beans that I already planted this year. So, here, I'll bring you over the beans that I already planted. Okay, so I got one that's a lot more visible. See that green right there, some green right there. There's a little, see that? So those are them coming up. Probably wasn't gonna need to touch them. There's another. Let's see. That little one right there. You probably can't see this one, but there's one right there too. So that's what we're doing. Okay, put a little crud. And you always want to be careful that there's a leak because you'll get it all over your floor. So. I probably overwatered them a little bit. You won't kill them, not at first at least. You don't want to overwater them too much, but. So, have a good time.
For now. Do you remember how to turn it upside down into your hand?
I've seen you do it, so. Like this?
Yeah, but put your fingers in between the stems.
How's this?
Yep.
Whoa, look. Can you guys see that?